Hey everybody, it is Angie for those that are on my personal page and EJ Lee Law of EJ Lee Law Practice, where the motto is to get referee whistle official. I just wanted to come on here really quickly because I did a conversation in Clubhouse. Hopefully, by now, most of you are familiar with what Clubhouse is. It's basically just a space for people to have audio conversations. So there is no where you got to see anybody or whatever. You're just having an audio conversation. So I've been doing those once a week with in partnership with the Faith Lane Society. And so there are a couple people that came into the conversation, and basically the topic in the group, the room, was about people don't really care about what you name your company. And I'm going to explain why I'm talking about this. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, for those that aren't familiar, I'm doing a trademark giveaway over on my IG page. So as you can see on the little banner at the bottom, if you follow my EJ Lee Law IG page, you can get information on that. And it is open to my current clients and to new clients. And it is open to family members that have been, I noticed, have been checking on the page. So go over there to get information for that. I will be announcing the winner on March 1st. So good luck to all those that signed up. But anywho, really your name does not matter. What matters is that you put out a quality product, a quality service, and that you're consistent. People really could care less what you call yourself, but the whole point is for it to be something that's unique to you, that your clients can easily find you, and that none of your competitors have a legitimate reason to be able to use. So again, one of my favorite examples is Apple. Obviously, when you hear me say Apple, you don't think of anything related to the fruit, even though that's what it is. You are going to think of the technology first, the iPhone, the tablet, the computers, all of those different things. Now, Apple has expanded into doing TV, films, and television. But that's what makes that such a strong trademark, because their competitors have legitimately do not have a reason to be able to use anything associated with fruit when talking about technology. And so I find that a lot of time clients are fighting over trademark registrations or names that are not very unique, or it is too closely related to what it is that they do. And so you're not going to be able to get a trademark registration through the USPTO for it. Or if you do, you're constantly going to have to be fighting with other competitors who are compelled to use those same words. So you want something that allows you to be able to stick out. And so what was interesting is there were a couple people that were in the room, and one lady, she gave a comment that she had been praying to God about a name that she felt like he had given to her. But when she spoke to other attorneys, they told her that the name was unavailable because someone had already filed the trademark registration for it under 1B status. And so basically what 1B means is that they filed what's called an intent to use. They haven't actually put anything out with that name, but the point is, is unavailable for her until that process has been completed, whether or not they go ahead and launch a product with it. But that person is still using that name in association with the same thing that she was trying to put out. And so she'd been praying to God and saying, what do I need to do? She was fully prepared to invest all of this money into trying to fight for that name. And I suggested that she not do that, that she go back to the drawing board and really start over and choose something that can be unique to her. So one of the suggestions that I always tell clients is to use companies that can help you come up with creative branding. And so there's a company called Frozen Lemons. And what I love about Frozen Lemons is that they literally lead by example. They are a naming company. It is their job to help you come up with creative names, and it is your job as a business owner to tell the story, to tell your customers why you came up with this name, even if it's something that's crazy. I bet no one was like, well, why did she come up with that name for Slutty Vegan? It's creative, it's provocative, and it got people wanting to try vegan food. It was an experience that she created with that name. And that is why Slutty Vegan has become what it is, because even though you can get a vegan burger with the same patty in different restaurants, she creates an experience so much so that you feel like you're getting something special just for you. And so that is why that works. And again, her competitors don't have any reason to use anything related to being a slut for vegan food. So obviously she would have to have done a disclaimer for vegan. But other than that, Slutty is going to be unique to her. She's also doing merchandise and other different things that, again, have allowed her to stick out in the marketplace for what it is that she does. So all that to say is your customers really don't care what you call yourself. The story, what it is that you provide is what's going to tell the customers what it is that you do. The name does not necessarily have to do that. Over time, when you build, when you put money into your marketing and your brand and you're consistent, that's what's going to tell them what it is. So again, when you hear me say Apple, it's to the point where it's synonymous with phones to where you don't even have to think about what Apple is for. You'll think about the technology before you ever think of the fruit. When you hear the word Rolex, you know, for luxury watches. So there's no hesitation in your mind. You're like, oh, that's Rolex, that's watches. Why? Because they put so much marketing dollars behind that name that at this point it speaks for itself. The name does not have to tell us what it is that people do for it to stick out and for it to act as a source identifier for you. But when you use things that are generic or that are descriptive of what it is that you're doing, it's going to be harder for you to stick out amongst your competitors that have a legitimate reason to use those names. So this particular person that I was talking to on Clubhouse is in the Christian space. So if you think of any words related to Christianity, to Christ, to religion, try to stay away from those words if you're trying to describe something in that realm. You want to use something that's going to be completely off the wall. And I know that is hard to think of in your mind, but I'm trying to get you to understand this. That's why I call myself referee whistle official. There's no reason for my competitors, as far as other intellectual property attorneys, to have to say anything to do with being a referee or for basketball. Why? Because it's not related to intellectual property. And that is why I chose that name. It's my job, like anybody else as a business owner, to allow myself to help myself stick out from the other intellectual property attorneys that are out there. And so that is why I came up with referee whistle official. So I just wanted to come on here really quickly, you guys, and just to get you thinking about thinking outside the box. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you offer, it needs to be something, your name, that is unique to you. And you tell the story through your marketing, being consistent, and whatever it is that you put out, whether it's a service or it's a product, you want that to be the best quality. But the name is not really something that your customers are going to be like, oh, I don't want to work with them because of the name. Unless it's something obviously that, you know, I would say if you're in the Christianity space, you don't want to use something that might be offensive, but you definitely want to use something that can be unique to you and allows you to stand out amongst the other people that are doing what it is that you do. So that is my spiel on that. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to double check on my phone because I can't see it. I'm using StreamYard. So just 1 second. Awesome. I don't see any questions, but like I said, I am doing a trademark giveaway, and the rules for that is over on my IG page at EJ Lee Law. So if you want to be a part of that, I suggest you go over there. I am giving a trademark registration away for one class, and it's open to both current and new clients. So from time to time, I'm going to just hop onto my page, whether it be my personal page, and I have this streaming to my other 2 pages as well here on Facebook. But again, I want you guys to start thinking outside the box. That's how you're going to be referee whistle official out here, because you're doing something different that no one expects from you, or no one expects that's in the industry that you provide. You tell the story, you be consistent, and give us something that no one else is doing. Think outside the box. That's all I can really say about that. And I really challenged her to do the same thing. And she was very excited. I even suggested the company that I was just telling you about, Frozen Lemons, which literally is a naming company. They help you come up with creative branding. There's been times when I've helped clients come up with names, and they loved it and were able to get the registrations through without any problem because we thought outside the box. So that's what I'm challenging you guys to do if you're stuck or not sure about what it is that you're doing with the names that you've chosen. If anybody has more questions, you can always reach me at contact@ejleelawpractice.legal. You can also reach me on my IG page. You can also reach me in my DMs, and I will make sure that you get what you need. But in the meantime, I want you guys to be Referee Whistle official, and I will see you on my next random broadcast.